Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode. Today, we're going to be making a masterboard that we're going to cut up. It's made with the scraps, and then we cut it up and make some ephemera cards. Now, first thing I wanted to show you is my scrap paper bins. Now, I have this one. Maybe I'll put you a little higher. Now, this is a pretty large bin, and it has all my scraps from my scrapbooking papers that, I cut off the tops, and these are all the scraps. And then I have some other ones. Some is cardstock, some is just regular paper, and I have tons of these sheets. Now, this bin is the large pieces that I collect, and so this is my big bin. Now, the reason why this is my big paper bin, my scraps, is because it is 12 inches wide. This here is 12 inches. This, I'm not sure what it is. Let me grab my measuring ruler. All right, inches. So the opening is 14 inches. So it holds the big papers. The width of it is about 10 and a quarter. So 12 by 12 scrapping paper I have behind me on the bookshelf. I have a file thing for it, so that's all the 12 by 12. But once I start cutting a sheet, the large pieces go in here. Now I have 3 bins. So this one will hold anything that is like 10 inches or more. It will go in here. Like even these skinny long pieces, because they're 12 inches long, they won't fit in my next bin. So I put them in here. So that's my scrap bin number 1. And these I don't use to make the masterboards, not normally, because all of these can be used for the ephemera that I'm making, for the scrapbook. It's usually these sheets I take first. So these are my big pieces. And then I have these 2 from IKEA. Oh yeah, and this is card. So anything that's a cardstock base, they actually go in another bin I have. Oh, we'll leave it in there for now. So then this one, these 2 are 10 by, we'll say 6.5, a little more than 6.5. Now these are from IKEA. So if they are like the 10 inch, I believe I said it's 10 inch. Yeah. So if it's 10 inch and then sideways anything smaller than like 6 inch or smaller, it'll go in here. So this is the next size down. I will put it in here. Paper, cardstock, doesn't matter. It all goes here. See, I even have some printer paper that I can still use. It looks like a lot of printer paper. I guess that's from when I print things out. I have extra paper, and then all of this right now is cardstock. But it could be just paper too. And this, actually, I collect the cardboard in another box, a big cardboard box. But anyway, so that's my next size. And then if it's really small, it goes in this bin. So this is my 3rd size. Now this is all the little scraps. Like, technically you could take this and glue, let's say, this onto it. Right? You cut it to size, you glue it on, you cut this part off, and then you have another ephemera card. So you can make a whole bunch of cards with this kind of thing. Like you could put these 2 back to back if you want. See, it's a baby one, but the other side's not baby, so I could still use it. And there. See? You glue them together, you cut off the extra, and there you go, another ephemera card. This is peel and stick wallpaper. And then this is also peel and stick wallpaper. And then this was a flag I made and I didn't like the results, but I can still use the pieces. And there's some file folder pieces. You can use that as a cardboard backing, like these. These are paper. So I could take this, glue it on here, cut it nice and square, and that's an ephemera card. But basically this is all the little pieces. See, I have some pretty small ones. I got a strip that I can use on the side of an ephemera card. That would be a pretty trim. I got some more like that. I think there's 2 of them here, maybe not. You know what I mean? Like these are all the little, like there's even lined paper in here. Well, I had it a second ago. I don't know. But these are all the smaller pieces. Not tiny, tiny, but smaller. Now, all the small pieces that was in this bin and my medium size scraps bin, I took everything that was paper out because of this project we're doing. I have these bins all on my cart with wheels because I can move this cart around. I pull it close to my desk when I'm working on the journals, and then if I don't need it, I have it pushed out of the way. Yeah, so what I did was I took all the paper scraps and I stuck them in this bin. Now this is all the paper scraps that I'm using for this project. See this? I had made a heart. So technically I could cut it right here. It'd be 2 pieces, but I don't know. I left it whole. This I thought would be nice on a card, and then you could put a picture or a stamp or something. And there's that. Like these are all my scraps. And they're all paper scraps. So this is what I use. And then when I'm done making a whole bunch of boards, I have 3 done that I'll show you. And I want to make 3 more so that I can use up most of this. Like these bigger pieces, I could, like I said, just cut this and then put it in the other bin, this piece. But this piece is basically just small scraps. And there's some longer ones here too, because I did a Masterboard with strips. So there you go. Anyway, so these are all my scraps that are paper only. You don't want to do cardboard on cardboard because then it would get too thick. So these are my paper scraps that I removed from my smallest bin and my medium bin of scraps. And then from that, I have 12 by 12 cardstock. So this is cardstock. And I do it on this. Now, this is what I did. Yeah, this is the small pieces. So all you do, you take your glue stick and you just glue each piece individually down. So this was the little pieces, which is similar to this. Remember I showed you this? I think I have a video on how I did this. I think I did it with you guys. But that's basically how it starts. You have a Masterboard, a 12 by 12. And you just glue down all your stuff. And then when it's all done, I had a little hole here. So I ended up putting washi tape. And then I put another piece of washi tape there. And I have another one here. And another one over here. And that's basically what these Masterboards are. They're just scraps. And then I decided to do one with bigger pieces. Now, these bigger pieces could easily have been to use on your ephemera cards. But I thought, let's see how it would look. So I did one with big pieces. Then, because I had so many strips, I did one with strips. So now that these 3 boards are done, you then start adding to it. So I'll put these 2 boards away because I'll do these 2 off camera. And this one's another one I will be doing. So with this one, there we go, nice in the camera view. Now, there's washi tape. Do I want to add any more? I don't think so. I think these 1, 2, 3, 4 washi tapes are fine. But with the washi tape, this one kept undoing and coming off. You have to put glue stick, put it here. You know what? I'll do one more. Let's add this one. This is one of my favorite ones. I love that one. Pink and orange. So you have your glue stick. You take a piece of washi tape. Oh, it looks like I cut this perfectly straight. All right, so let's put this one over here in the corner. Actually, let's do it here. All right, so we're gonna rip it. And then you take your washi tape. Whoop, the blob of glue. That's gonna cause problems. So you just go like this. Run it on your glue stick. Hopefully I'm in camera. You don't have to do it twice. I'm doing it twice because of those lumpy pieces. And then just stick it on. There you go. Oh, my fingers are all sticky now. Where's my white? Oh, here. This thing. I use this to go like that. And then go the other way. No, I'm not left-handed, so that feels really weird. There. And that's all you do. And what I like about this glue stick is if you get any on the paper, you just rub it and it balls up and it comes off. Except that one didn't. Oh, there we go. There. All pretty. So that's the washi tape. And of course, I would do washi tape with every Masterboard I do. Then the next step is stenciling. Do you want to stencil? Now, I did take out a couple of stencils. So I have the fleur-de-lis. I have here an, kind of like a flower. Then there's the borders and that. Like I could easily do that. And then I got like a honeycomb, which I like the honeycomb. I have one with lines if you want to put a big circle with lines. Here it was for the polka dots. I could do the polka dots in one area. There's that one. Like I have a whole bunch, but these are the ones I took out that you can use. And then this one I took out because of the banner and also because of this. Oh, the word love too is nice. And then this one, I guess if you want to do a square and then glue a word on it or something like that. But I don't think I would do that on these Masterboards. And here too. I guess you could put a cloud puff. I'm looking for small things though. See here, this one would work. See, these are too big. I just pulled a whole bunch out really quick. I knew I'd go through it a second time. See, this has a lot of these kind of things. This one has some, and this one has like this thing. But no, I don't think I'm going to use any of these. And I'm not going to use any of these. So I'm left with the honeycomb, which I really like. And out of this again was from the dollar store. It doesn't say. But anyways, so I would just use like one fleur-de-lis. Too bad this thing doesn't have a smaller one in the pack. Oh, they're both different. But I think they're too big. I think the fleur-de-lis might work. Okay, so we got the ribbons. This one, where's the other ribbon? This one and this one both are like ribbon. That honeycomb, this is polka dot and fleur-de-lis. All right, so now if we're gonna do these stencils, like I think I'm gonna go with the honeycomb, like one in a little bit in that area, or maybe here, this area. All right, so now what color are we gonna use? I don't want to use black because the next step is going to be black. So we should do either a brown. I don't want to do yellow because yellow is there unless it's a dark yellow. I'm thinking of like a brown because there's no brown here and here. But you know what? I like brown. So we'll take the brown dauber I have. And then it's either going to be walnut stain or vintage photo. Let's go with vintage photo. Now, do I have any other brown ones? No. Okay, so we'll use this one. And so the honeycomb, we don't have to do the whole thing. We're just going to do part of it. There, that's good enough, and there you go. It adds another layer. This is what we're doing, is we are layering. All right, so now the fleur-de-lis, I want to do it in like a gold. Okay, this is a gold. Now where can we get away with the gold? What else do we have? We have one of those things I wanted to add. That should go on top. Okay, let's do it here. And because it's a darker color, it should work. But I don't want to do it right on. We'll go like that. So I'm doing this one here. Now remember, these steps you don't have to do if you don't want. If you don't want to do, oh see, it doesn't show very dark, but it will later. This stenciling, you don't have to do it. The washi tape, you don't have to do it. The next step is going to be stamping. You don't have to do it. It is totally up to you what you add in, right? You don't want to do it, don't do it. So yeah, this gold is not dark enough. I should have used a darker color. So now I wanted to use one of these things. I think I'm going to go with that one. And I'm going to put it on this side here. It's the bottom one here, not this one, but this one. What color do I want to do it in? There's a lot of red in here. Blue, green. What color stamps do I have that is not in there? I have blue, purple. Oh, there's purple there, but I'm doing it on this side. Let's go with purple. All right. Now, do I have a purple? Yes, I do. Purple for purple. All right, and which one am I doing? This one. Where am I going to do it? I'm not crazy about gray. Maybe we'll do it. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Oh, you know what? It's kind of busy there. No, I think purple would look better on gray. Let's put it right there. All right, so now I have to be careful because I don't want to get that other one. I just want to get this one. See, you don't want to get onto the other one. I know if you want to have all this variety, they have to kind of squeeze it onto one. There you go. And I'm going to leave the stenciling at that. I got 3 of them on here. I got a fleur-de-lis, a honeycomb, and that thing. So stenciling is done. And I will clean these stencils after off camera. Let me just put my inks away. Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't go right. That goes there. And where are my little inks? Here are these 2. Okay. Inks are all put away. These stencils I didn't use goes on this pile. All right. So now the next thing is stamping. Now I've got the black from Craft Ink and I have the black soot from Distress Ink. This is a small one though. I need to get the bigger one. But this ink is working fine for now. Are we centered here? Okay. So now we need stamps. Where did I put the stamps? Over here. All right. So these are all my options. We got some music. We got some random writing. We got some stamps. These kind of things. And then here's some more stamps. These are more for postcard though. But you never know. Here is some more writing. It's more like invoicing and stuff. Here's another writing one. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. That's another writing one. And then, of course, I got my butterflies, but this is one big sheet of butterflies. So if I want to do just one, basically you have to kind of put your finger on it, but you will get some of the other. So this one's a more difficult one if you want just one butterfly. So I'm not going to use that one. And then there's numbers. You always want to add some numbers. And here's some herbs. I have my acrylic plates with 2 leaves already on it. Those are from last time. I don't know which package it belongs in, so I haven't put them away. But that's herbs. And then we got some more flowers. And then we have some house plants. And we have some more of this thing. But since I already put it right there, I don't think I'm going to do that one. And the house plants, well, we got flowers, so we don't need that one. All right. I wish I knew where that leaf went. I bet you I know where it went. Oh, that's what happens when you have so many stamps. You don't know where half of them go when you're done. None of these are missing. There's no empty gaps. It's really bothering me that I haven't found its home. Oh, here's a butterfly. Okay, I'm going to keep that one. Yeah, it doesn't belong on any of these. It doesn't belong on that one. Yeah, I have no idea where it goes. Oh well, I'm just going to take them off for now. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, I don't want it. All right. And then I also have these stamps, which I've picked up recently. That one, that one, that one. This is a pack I bought from Amazon. You were supposed to get 8 different stamps. Well, I only got 3 different ones. All the others, which are behind me in their boxes, are repeats. And I don't want repeats. Why do I need repeats? So they gave me my credit back for the item. So I'll just give the other ones away. Because I only have 3 from the 8 that I'm supposed to get. And then this one was part of the, yeah, I think it was Value Village or the Wins. It was part of the pack, and I really like this one. All right, so now we're going to use this, and let's start with a number. I like the number 7, so let's take a 7. Yeah, it won't fit on the other one, so we'll have to do it on this one. All right, there's the number 7. Now, there is a cleaner you can buy for these stamps, and I do have it. I just haven't gotten around to cleaning it. Okay, so a black number 7. Where are we going to put it? Let's put it right here on the blue one. There we go, number 7. Oh, I forgot my scrap paper. All right, we're just going to use some printer paper. That one's done. And we'll put this one away. All right, next, let's do this butterfly. I think I'm going to do the little butterfly. I don't have any bumblebees or anything, too bad. Oh, here's where it goes. They go in this pack. This one goes here. Yay! Thank you, everybody. Because I'm making you this video, I finally found its home. And that's all thanks to you guys. Alright, so now there's the butterfly. And then we're going to ink it. Now, I could use other colors, but I'm choosing to do all this stuff in black. Now, the butterfly, maybe we'll put it like he's coming off of the music. There we go. Paper. And let's put it away. Was it this one? Where did it go? Oh, it's this one. Yep, right here. Butterfly, go home. All right. So, oh, actually, I like this leaf. Okay. That's done. Now this one, oh, actually, yeah, this one's nice and small. Let's do that one. Oh, this one I didn't cut off the flap. Usually these flaps I cut off because of the glue on it. It gets very annoying having to open that all the time. Ooh, this I've never used before. It still really sticks. Oh, I guess I should have cleaned that too, because there's some ink on it. All right, there we go. And again, we'll do the black. Now, where do we want the flower? Maybe on this blurred, because it's blurred. There we go, pretty paper. And this guy goes back in here. And here we go. You know what? I know we're doing a video, but I need to cut this. And then you'll see what I do. So right where, see how it's folding over? There's a crease. I'm cutting along that crease. There we go. Where did it go? There it is. So this is the sticky part. I throw this away. And this is still enough to protect it. So we're going to put it in here. And that's good enough to protect it. All right, so flowers are done. I want to do some writing. So we're going to take one of these. This writing has a stamp on it. Can you see that? No, it's not going to fit on there though. I'll have to use the big one. I need to get one in between the two. And yeah, I could use this one. And you just keep stamping until you like what you see. Some people stamp more than others. All right, so now there's nothing here. There's nothing up here. I think I'm going to put it here. Right there. And then I'm going to do one more and then it's done. See, I said there's nothing up here, but the fleur-de-lis is there. It's just you don't see it. All right, that one is done. I like that. You know what? I think I might do another one. What's this one? Oh, I put it on the wrong side. It's supposed to go underneath. Silly me. What is this one? Yeah, no. Maybe I'll just take a writing. I have the writing one here. Let's take this, but we're not going to stamp the whole thing. We're only going to stamp parts of it. So, will it fit? Yeah, no. I'm not going to use one of these plates. I'm just going to do it as is. And so we put ink on, like, I want to say 25% of the stamp, but it's not. It's a little bit more than 25%. Whoopsie. So I went a little more than half and a little more than half. So now we are going to do something like that. Okay? And then you can do it again here. Because don't forget, when we cut this, it's not going to all be on the same piece. Because this masterboard then has to be cut up. Okay, so we're going to put some there. And then we're going to put what's left. I'm going over that stamp. Well, do I really want to go over that stamp? Maybe I'll go up here. So whatever residue is left on it will now come off. There. Whoops. It's a little foggy. Oh well. And that's done. See, the stenciling, I like these kind of things. I don't really like the stenciling of the fleur-de-lis or this thing. I like this, but I don't have enough variety of that. I do have this, the bubble wrap, which you can use, but it won't work with ink. You got to use paint. And I didn't want to take out my acrylic paint. I also have this cardboard that I painstakingly took off the top layer, so I could cut it, just have a smaller piece, and then, you know, this would work. Actually, this would work with ink. Oh, but it's full now. Nah, let's do it. Let's go for it. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut a small strip. Yeah, let's go there. I'm cutting it in the valley. Why didn't I use my other scissors? They can go further. There we go. Now this, I can still, I did this originally to add lines. So, like on the back of this ephemera card, it just has this. Well, if I stamp black on here and go like this, it'll add lines to write on, which is why I did this. Oh, you know what? I also have this bubble wrap from the Amazon packaging. Let's try it just for fun. Let me finish packing this away. This goes here. Ink's on that side. Writing going up and down this way. I think that's the way it goes, and if it's wrong, oh well, too bad. But I'm pretty sure it's that way. Okay, so now I'm going to put these all away. So just to show you that there's lots of options. Wait, this one's missing its cover. There we go. Why? Oh, I didn't, yeah, no, the cover's on right. There, huh. All right. So now we're going to take the black, and I'm going to show you on this one. Okay, maybe this ink is not so good. It's too small. Let's use the big one. Okay, now what I've seen people do is they will just go like this. and it adds lines. I guess it needs a lot of ink, or it needs a base, like you have to start using it. Let's try it one more time. Okay, let's try it somewhere else. Not much place left, eh? Okay, let's just go right beside where that one was. I guess the cardboard does absorb it. There we go. All right, that worked. And now I wanted to try the bubble wrap. I know this looks pretty busy, but that's okay. It's all a learning process. Okay, and I'm actually going to use this as a backing, just so that I don't end up pressing what's in between. Now, I don't know if this is going to work with ink. I've never seen anybody use ink to do this. But I figure it doesn't hurt to try. So we'll put it right next to the fleur-de-lis. Maybe I should have put that down first and then just put this on top. Okay, it would have worked, except it slid and it kind of messed it up. But it does add another layer of texture, right? But yeah, it would work better with paint. All right, so let's clean up the mess. And then I'll show you the last step. What time are we at? 41. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so there's one last step. This I'll let it dry before I put it away. This I don't need. And we're not going to use that. Put this away. And then all these stencils can be put away. Sorry, or stamps, I should say. Stamp packs. I have a drawer for stamps, and I have a drawer for stencils. It's one of those plastic cabinets. It's the best thing to use. The two big, four big drawers. One is stencils, one is stamps. Two of them are punches. And then I have two little drawers that is for, one's for the inks and the sponges, and the other one is punches, like hole punch and scissors and stapler. I'll have to give you another tour, a craft room tour again, because I've changed things along the way, and I'm actually considering doing another tweak. There, this is all clean. This one I didn't use. This one needs to be cleaned. And when this thing gets dried out, I have my little spray bottle. It just has vinegar in it. There. I wet it and we're good to go again to clean. There we go. Put that away. Okay. That goes up there. My daubers go over here. All right. Oops, stamps. Get rid of these two. My glue stick. All right. So now that we're cleaned up, normally I would wait for it to dry, because this is it. This is all. I don't do anything. See, on this one, I learned. I had glued on, where are they? Is it that? No, these. These little pictures I got. It came in a pack, and they're all kinds of pictures, and there's some maps in here. There's Peter Rabbit. There's all kinds. There's some flowers with newsprint as a background. Since I did not know what I was doing, and you don't know until you start doing it, then you watch people doing it, then you do it again, then you go back and forth, and every time you learn something new. Well, when I did this, see, I had one of these pictures on here, and by cutting it, I ended up cutting right through it. So it's not horrible, but if it was a really nice picture, that would not make me happy. So I decided stamps and pictures and stuff like that, I do not do. These are things that if it gets cut through, it's fine. If you cut through the butterfly, well, you got one wing on one side, one wing on the other side, you can figure out it's a butterfly. The honeycomb is fine. The writing is fine. Like, even the leaf, it wouldn't be so bad. The washi tape, like here, you could tell washi tape got cut and here it got cut. But that's okay, right? So when you do these boards, you do your scrap paper. You can do washi because it's abstract. You can do your stamping of things that are abstract. The honeycomb, if you do with paints, it would work better with paints. You could do the paints. And then you do the washi when it's dry, because paint is wet. It'll make the washi come off. So you do your scrap paper, you do your paint. Then after the paint, where did I put my list? So after the paint, you do your washi tape and stenciling and stamping. Those are the only things you do on your masterboard. And then, after all that's done, you then start cutting. Make it into these things. So I will take my scoreboard, which is also a cutter. There we go. Now, normally, I do a bunch of them. And I put one on top of the other. And then when I go to cut, I will take the bottom one and start cutting. Now, one thing you got to look at is the direction of your masterboard. Is this the way it would be going upright? Is this upright? Music's upside down. Butterfly 7, they're all upside down. Is this it? No, because everything's sideways. This is the upright motion. So because I cut across the middle first, I need to know which is upright in order to cut it the right way. Now, because these are small scraps, I will cut it at 4 and 4. The one with the bigger, like this one, I would cut at 6 inch right down the middle. Then do, like 3 inch. So it'd be like 6 by 3. On this one, I would cut it in strips. 4 3-inch strips. And then I would, on each individual strip, I would then look, okay, this one I'm going to do it this I'm going to, because I like it at the line. I could cut it right down the middle at 6 inch and then do the 3 inch like I do the other one. But I have to see where the 6 inch would land. Do you know what I mean? So this is the 12 inch, 6 inches here. So that would work. So then I would go and put this at 6 inch. Make sure it's straight. There you go. Now, I shouldn't have done that because I haven't stamped or washi taped or anything. But just to show you, that would work. I'm not going to cut it anymore because I still want to do all that other stuff. But it would work. But if it was like really, really close to the divide, I would cut it on this line. I would not, or I would cut it on this line. I would not cut through the pattern. But because there is enough, see how narrow these are, it goes in sync with that, so it's fine. So back to this one. This is upright, and I want to cut it at 6-inch. So we're going to go 6-inch, make sure it's all level and good. And then we're going to cut right through. Now, I don't know if you noticed this black line. I actually took one of my Sharpies and I went to the 6-inch cut and I went into the crack with the 6-inch. Now, the reason why I did that was because like for those triangles I was doing, which I don't have any undone, but like when I was doing these envelopes, I would have, no, not the envelopes. Hold on. It would be these guys. These guys. See this, I would have up against here, and then I would cut it at 2 3/4, this one, and the other one, the smaller one, it was 2-inch and 2-inch. But then I have the black line as a guide, and that's why I put that black line on there with the Sharpie. You know, so, okay, so now, these I'm going to do at 3 inches. So we're going to go to 9. 6. Oh, shoot. I didn't hold down the guide. I went too fast. I think this blade's starting to get dull. See, it got a little destroyed. But that's okay, because if you look underneath, there's another one there. So I'll just rip that off and that's fine. Whatever. And then at 3 inches. So there are those cards. See, you got cut there, got cut there. But don't forget, you're going to be adding a focal point. See, look at that one. That one still looks pretty busy. And that one looks nice, simple. It has a little bit of another color, but that's okay. So now the next one. We're going to go at 9 inch. Then we're going to go at 6 inch. Now don't forget, you got layer on top of layer on top of layer. So you do have to cut slow. And it helps if your blade is like sharp. So they're now at 3 inch. Uh-oh. The leaf got cut. The flower on the bottom. Oh well. And there's the fleur-de-lis. So this one I'll actually do this way, because I had done the fleur-de-lis upside down. And then the writing's upside down. But that's okay. So there you go. So now put it that way. Nope, not that way. Yeah, that's fine. So now you got all these cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 8 cards. And you got to use up your scraps that you had no purpose for. Right? And stamps are reusable. Stenciling is just the ink. And so anyway, so now you will go and you will put your focal point on here. Whatever. Like in the journal I'm doing now for my grandson, I could put a picture of a dinosaur, maybe back it with some a writing paper. I have these that I had gotten. I could just rip it and put a piece, let's say right here. You have some writing paper, and then you have your dinosaur. you add the focal point now. You can add some stickers, whatever you want. Now is the decorating part. I had gotten these also from Amazon. Now, if I want, I could cut them in half and put that on it. Or just rip up, like from here, let's say down this way. There's lots of things you can do with it. I have this from one of the scrapbooking papers. Actually, there's one that's wrecked. It got ripped by accident. Let's see if I can quickly find it, because I want to wrap this up. See here at the jagged edge? This one got ripped. Granted, it's not going to fit on there. Here's another couple of ripped ones. They got ripped. Oh well. Put that on there. And then you can put like a sticker on here, or the dinosaur over top, because there's a horse on here. You can take this thing, which is a perfume, cold cream, and overlap it. You're just layering colors, styles, different items. You know what I mean? Like, actually, this I would want to put, because look at all the busy colors. So I'd want to cover that up, leave the writing. And then, what else do I have here? Oh, I got this strip. Maybe put this, cut where her butt is. So you're cutting off the horse. And then just put this right here, right on top. And then here you could put like a hat or a butterfly, or I don't know, maybe bring this down and do it like that. Like, just have fun. But this is where you do the focal point. You also will cut the corners if you want to. If not, just leave it like that. If you want, you can make it into a tag. Cut the two top corners, do a hole with your hole punch, put a ribbon on it, and there you go. Cold cream. And then here you've got your corners, your hole with your ribbon. There. And then you can put a beauty, the word beauty, or happiness, or something like that. There you go. That's everything. 57 minutes. Time to end. All right. Well, I hope this helps you. Tomorrow I'm going to finish these. But this weekend is my granddaughter's, one of my granddaughter's birthday. So we do want to go over there. So I'm going to try and post one more video for this week. And if not, have a good weekend. And if I do, well, I'll wish you a good weekend again. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And remember, do what makes you happy, and everything else will fall into place. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.